Welcome back. Last shift of the night. Ooh. An hour of playing this game is quite a lot. Okay, so yeah, that actually skips one of the... That does is that actually skips one of the parts. That's interesting. Again, if I could remember what dishes I was even doing, and what the different parts were of each dish off the top of my head, that would be really cool, because I could skip stuff I don't like. But that's not really the case. Whoops. So I like the thought, but no way can I keep track of that. I don't remember what each icon corresponds to menu-wise, nor do I remember right off the top of my head which things you have to do in each stage for each recipe. I think it would be kind of absurd to expect this game's target audience to be able to do that either. So, nice idea, but poor execution. I would also have appreciated the game telling me that that was what those did, but I guess I figured it out relatively quickly. The only issue with this is how slow it is. And how easy it is to actually bring the cursor off the bottom of the screen, but that's my problem with the games. Deep frying is evil. It is the minigame I dislike the most out of the ones I'm still frequently doing. Well, frequently being the key word, I guess. I do still occasionally also have to stack things, which I dislike more. But it's great that I actually have some amount of control over what minigames I'm willing to play. So, it's not all bad. I can avoid the minigames I detest, because otherwise, if I had to stir things as much as this game seems to want me to, my god. I would not be happy playing this game. Either that, or I would have been forced to just get really good at it. Wonderful. Should be maxed out on some stat or another soon. Being at painting or putting sauce on things. Darn it!
I need to get back to my station. Watch and learn.
I feel like weirdly the later game minigames actually tend to have less variety in them between different dishes.
Cooking. I hear my workers calling for me.
Let
Let me see that.
Well, they could have called me before I left.
2 thumbs up. Way up. Help is on the way.
I don't know why I came here, but whatever. We can max out our experience on code, I guess.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Out you go.
Still so many orders left, jeez.
Moving on. My station needs help.
You need help.
Watch and learn.
It's melting butter, man.
Got that one.
Alright, I think I'm at the part of the night, though, where I'm a little burnt out playing this.
Patrick's busy. Let my spatula
I don't really know what
guide you.
to say or react to at this point. Come on. And some of my observations that still enter my mind, like why we need to cut a whole loaf of bread for one piece of French toast. It'd be a bit old to bring up again and again. I do like how they kind of piece by piece change the texture of the
Squidward needs help.
patty there that we're pressing out. It's not really a patty since it's for a Sunday, but I still don't know what it actually is, so whatever.
Oh boy!
Was it supposed to be like oats or something like that that we're crushing to put in the sundae, but you still don't see it in the final product. I mean, when you're spending as much time looking at and interacting with the food as you are in this game, like if there are weird discrepancies like that, you're gonna notice them.
Right. Ah, another satisfied customer.
Okay. Why are these red buttons everywhere throughout the station?
Need a hand. Let me help you out.
Probably gonna start looking more at the decor.
2 thumbs up. Way up.
There's nothing else to pay attention to.
To the grill.
And they don't all have buttons like that to press. I like to think that we take a whole loaf of bread and we just make a bunch of slices, and then we choose the very best slice out of all of it. Oh, those red buttons aren't everywhere.
Watch and learn. There you go.
There you go. Surprised I got that, but I'll take it. I still don't know why the Krusty Krab looks so much like the Chum Bucket here. Like all the
Again. Ooh, I can
gray and red metal and whatnot. Excuse me? How did I get the first one to work?
wasn't my fault.
We'll have to do that again.
Now this is how you do it.
Again, these games don't have much in the way of instructions, so
Now that's how it's done. Ah, another satisfied.
might have been missing something there. What are you smiling at, Patrick?
Squidward needs help. I got it.
I'd like to get another opportunity to see that. I wish you could just practice some of these. Instead of having to do it on the job.
Thumbs up. Out you go.
I don't know if that's one of our
On.
new ones or not.
Now this is how
No, it's not. Darn it. I wanted to see the...
got that one.
Alright, no, that's a dessert anyways.
I need to get back to my station.
It was a side, I think, the new one we were doing? I don't remember. Dude,
Not
that was
bad.
weird. It just would it just wouldn't melt. Move, Gary.
Hang on, Patrick. Let me help you out.
Hey, this is the one. Awesome.
That is some
Ah.
excellent cooking.
It's such a pain.
Let my spatula guide you. Two thumbs up. Way up. Ooh, I can do this
I
one.
just want to do each stage of this one out of curiosity. Also, I want to redeem myself for the melting minigame.
Oh, Squidward needs a hand.
Okay, so how do we do this?
Learn.
Oh wait, this is better. Whatever. I feel like the later food in the game, in spite of making the same amount of money approximately, by approximate I mean like sometimes literally exactly the same, it tends to have harder minigames and more minigames. It's kind of weird. The incentives are a little off.
Let's help Patrick.
I don't know how you're doing it. Can you teach me? I don't know how I did it right the one time. How did I... I've done it right precisely twice and I don't know how. Do you have to flick it really fast or something? You might. I'm really not sure. And I have no way to consistently practice it.
SpongeBob!
Why did I do this? I guess just to interact with this dish a bit more. Putting flowers on it? I think that's enough. Put enough on there.
Nicely done.
Alright, whatever, I guess. Yeah, and we just let it be done now. My leg is asleep. Darn it.
Done.
Yeah, you might have some awkward episodes like this one where at the end we're a little short on time because it's just one shift lasts almost a whole episode, but only almost, so kind of out of stuff to do.
I like having something different to cook. Pretty.
Oh, actual new furniture again. I think that's the first time I got it all night. In the past 5 episodes, that is. Why do those brothers glow? Game, you cannot handle the jellyfish, can you? Why can't you give me jellyfish decor? No, I don't. Because it does literally nothing if I set my decor to something that isn't finished, which is kind of questionable in its own right. Wish it would just magnify the effects more and more or something, as you did more of it. Bastioni, yeah. Oyster skins. It has skip, and no, it has a range, no. Chili oyster skins, it's the same thing. And it has, it's worse, it has it has 2 swords. It has 2 swords and this is... No, if I'm made to do anything like that on a challenge, I'm gonna whip out every dirty tool I have to not have to put up with that. But anyways, apologies for the shorter episode this time, but, well, at the least next episode, if we run into the same situation, we'll have a challenge to do afterwards. But yeah, we're gonna be moving pretty slowly at this point. And can you imagine what... I guess in the 5th chapter, it's just gonna be this again. It's just gonna be, except slightly longer even, shifts. Just 1 full shift per episode. And that'll take basically the whole episode. Whew. Oh well though. We'll get to it when we get to it. For now, bye everyone!